Dr. Rashana Novellis here. In this video, you'll get my honest review of hiking at Sweetwater Creek State Park. I'll discuss the workout, terrain, safety, ease of entering into mindfulness practice, and if it's possible to safely transition from being a hiking baddie to a foodie baddie in the same day. We all know how important it is to get a good workout. There is nothing worse than driving 2 hours to a mountain to only walk 1.5 miles without breaking a sweat. Sweetwater is different. The White Trail is 5 miles and is perfect for anyone who works out 3 to 4 days per week and enjoys to sweat. As you can see, I completely sweated through my clothes. Keep in mind the yellow and red trails are more strenuous and, in my opinion, offer fewer opportunities to be silly and have fun. However, if you need to finish hiking in less time, I recommend going with the yellow trail, which is less than 4 miles. The terrain on the White Trail shifts a few times. You'll go from rocky to muddy to compact dirt to gravel to trails covered by tree roots. So hiking shoes are required to safely complete this hike with enough grip on your feet. Warning, if you wear tennis shoes, you might not be able to be a foodie baddie later. When you go into the woods, you always have to consider your safety. Since the park is only 30 minutes from Atlanta, typically the trails will have other people with smiles on their faces who happily say good morning to you every 5 minutes or so. As with most trails, clearly the weekends will have more hikers than the weekdays. So if you trip over those tree limbs while looking at your phone, someone should see you within a few minutes. However, I have done the yellow trail during the week where I didn't pass another hiker for my entire journey. But usually you'll cross paths with a handful of other hikers on the trail. Also, you'll have cell phone service the entire time. Another perk is that you'll be able to escape your worries and stick to the present moment and do all your inhales and exhales and gratitude for all the beautiful trees giving you oxygen while you're on the hike. And moreover, you will not be bored enough to start wondering about those meetings on your calendar for next week. I know your next question. What does it take to transition from a hiking baddie to a foodie baddie? I'm glad that you asked. You need to make sure that you're not excessively tired and that your manicure and pedicure are still intact. Well, I know if you've been watching this video this long, you want to know if I was okay transitioning to a foodie baddie. I have to admit that I pushed it a little with my timeline. After this hike, I knew that my feet would be a little swollen since it was so humid. So I had to have an outfit that I could rock my wedges so that my feet could breathe. Plus, I only had 45 minutes to shower, pack, and head to the airport to catch my late lunch, early dinner in West Palm Beach. Sometimes when you cram in all the opportunities that arise on a Saturday, you don't give yourself enough buffer in your schedule. You don't want to discard all your mindfulness gains by rushing. So the next time I would add some post-workout reflection time so I wouldn't have the rush again. I think the only upside of rushing is burning more calories. But yes, I made it to West Palm Beach for an amazing meal with my friend. I was even up for a walk around Rosemary Square. So hiking at Sweetwater Creek State Park is foodie baddie approved. I recommend this hike for all baddies who want to get your sweat on and mindfulness on by going to hang out with your friends for a great meal later in the day. If you want to continue to follow my journey, remember to subscribe.